Jovin, you so dumb.
Hey cuties, welcome back to the channel. So welcome to another edition of Random Rant. If you're new to our Random Rant, it's where we talk about basically everything. And we come as we are, like bare face, makeup, depending on like how I'm feeling, when I feel like doing it, it's boom. And I really don't edit these. So it's just uncut, unedited, raw footage. Speaking of raw footage, this has been a hectic week. I don't know why raw reminded me of a hectic week. So sorry. But I usually don't make a lineup. Usually these are just like off the top. But I did want to touch on like a few subjects. So I did make a lineup. So we're gonna get into our lineup and talk about everything that needs to be talked about. And then yeah. So let's start off with the hustle and tussle because the girls been tussling and they've been tussling. I've been here for it a little bit. As it pertains to like the Drake and Future thing, I never thought it was about a female. Everybody was just like, when they first started like possibly tussling, like the news was going around. I just never thought it was about a female. You know, when Future dropped his little track, I don't know. I just never thought about it was about a female. I just feel as if it was about a female, it would be about me. I just kidding, but like I never thought it was about a female. Yeah. But then I think there's more to it because they're saying that it's about Drake not really owning them, but like he's like he owns part of the company that they report to as musically, but I just don't take Future as a hater. Like yeah, that's my reminder to get ready for something else. Today is very busy. That's why I wanted to just get this over with because the month is almost over and I have yet to do this. I'm not gonna hold you. There was a point in time where I thought about not doing these no more, and I was just gonna like tell y'all goodbye because we have got consistent with the get ready with me, but it's just like might as well because who's to say what the future gonna hold exactly. But anyways, back to it. I just never took Future as a hater. I don't think it's a record label Drake owning part of the company ordeal. I think there's more to it. I don't know Future personally, but I just never took him as a hater. And I just feel like there's something else. We might not know the full tea because we only get screenshots of the group chat, but there's something else. Like, at first, I thought Rick Ross just wanted his 25 seconds of fame. But I really feel like it's something else. Like, everybody's popping out the woodworks. I don't know. I feel like there's more to it. I ain't gonna be too nosy. I don't try to be like well invested into it. The only thing I was well invested in, and like when I say well invested, I was at events and I literally would step aside, was when they were dropping their diss tapes about each other. Baby, I was well invested. Okay, as a battle rap fanatic, baby, I was well invested. Had the phone to my ear like this. I promise y'all I did. Like, hold on real quick. Yeah, like you can't know. I was well invested. And all this is giving me like the aha. Well, it's not giving me, but it's like, I guess you could say it's giving me. I've got to realize that Tia and Rick belong together. Like, Tia, yeah, like they're so compatible. The way Ross is going back and forth with Drake, like I didn't really go and see like all of it. I just get a glimpse of it on my TikTok feed when I'm scrolling. And him and Tia, they belong together. Like I don't care what anybody say. I see it. I see it. They argue the same way. I don't know. It's just something about it. They belong together. Like I don't care what they got. Yeah, they got a little strong connection. I don't care what anybody says. Tia and Ross. Yeah, that's his other half. And I think that's why they probably like bump heads because there's so much alike. I don't know. I just feel like there's so much alike. I don't know. That ain't none of my business. But that whole thing just made me realize that. But all in all, speaking of beefs, Christopher, Chris Brown, tussling with Quavo over a female. I mean, technically, Chris been having his beef. I don't know why y'all acting like this man just woke up one day. He been want to smoke with Quavo. He been want to smoke with that man. Okay? And then to top it off, everybody was surprised when Chris dropped his diss to Quavo, but I wasn't surprised. At first, I was like, But then I remembered that Chris did host a battle rap with URL in his house. Like he hosted I want to say it was an event, but it may have just been a battle. And I want to say it was the one with Charlie Clips. But I don't remember like specifically which one it was. But I swear he hosted an event. And when Chris was just happy to be there. And that just let me know everything that I needed to know. Like that man, I knew it was going to happen. Chris had it in him. He had it in him. It just, I wasn't expecting it to ever come out. I feel like he was one of those people who like pretends to be battle rappers behind the scenes, but then for him to actually like come forth with the rebuttals, like I always tell you, I don't like the mess, but I don't like to be in the mess, but I watch the mess from afar. Yeah. So that whole debacle, I'm not really surprised. I'm not surprised that Chris really hit it in him. And I don't think Quavo expected it. But that's the problem. Y'all don't watch battle rap, because if y'all watch battle rap, y'all would know who to expect it. Because not everybody can really do their big one. But Chris' face said it all. Chris' face said it all in the battle. His face, his expression, all of that. Like, he was too in tune. Like, this man, you just gotta watch. I don't even know if they got it on YouTube. I think I watched it on Caffeine. I think it was hosted on Caffeine, or maybe it was on, I want to say it was Caffeine. I don't think it was YouTube. But I don't remember. My gosh, Anyways, yeah, that happened. So then let's dive into the next debacle. The whole like makeup controversy. I feel as if a lot of y'all, it's not that people don't think that you're pretty without makeup. It's the fact that I'm thinking about how to put this very nicely. Okay, it's the fact that a lot of you wear so many filters, like people have never seen your actual skin without the filters. Like we see your pictures on Instagram. Yeah, you edit it. But then like when you get online, you put a filter on. When you go live, it's a filter. Like it's always a filter. So then when people actually like see you in real life, you can't walk around with a filter. So that's why it throws people off. That's why I always just like, I mean, yeah, every now and then my skin might look crazy because that skin, like it'll break out and do what it has to do. But when I really am on top of my skincare routine, like today, makeup wear. But like today, like I'm not wearing makeup and I'm glowing and I look gorgeous. I mean, I might have like a few blemish spots but I'm a pimple popper. I can't walk around with like a pimple. I can't, like, the only way you'll see me walk around with a pimple is if it's not ready to be popped. The pimple will be popped. Call me Miss Pimple Popper. I don't know. And I don't need nobody like, oh, well, you're not supposed to. I don't care. I don't rock with pimples like that. And they know that. So, yeah, I feel like that's the whole controversy. Like, it's not really a controversy. I just feel like that's why y'all be surprised. For instance, like, no disrespect to that lady with Ice Spice. Like, everybody was dragging her when they saw her with no makeup. But truth be told, like, since she's come out, when have y'all ever seen her with no makeup? That's why it was shocking to y'all, because y'all have never seen her with no makeup. Like, it's not shocking to people that have seen her with no makeup. Like, the whole Jada thing, like, everybody's like, oh, that's how she looks. Girl, it's not because, like, you got blemishes. It's because we've never seen you without, like, a filter on. Or like, you know, like, that's what I mean. Like, it just, not y'all, but like the internet is so filtered and baby, we don't see the raw uncut. And that's my whole point of Random Rants. Like, it's a raw uncut version of me. And that's not knocking any of those people. I'm just saying, like, I just don't think there's anything wrong with them. I just think y'all just never seen them folks without filter and makeup. That's all it is. Like they been who they was. Y'all just never seen them. You know? So yeah. Anyways, what's next? Oh yeah, going back to the Drake thing, because I did that's why I wrote it down, because like this week has been so busy personally. Not really too much socializing. So I've been I write everything down when I don't want to say can't remember, but when I need to do something or talk about something, I will write everything down to the T. Not really to the T, but little bullet points to keep me on track. And my brain is pretty scattered, and I just don't feel like taking anything that happened this month and pushing it into next month's random rant because I forgot. So let's get it done and done with. Exactly. Okay. But going back to the Drake thing, I can't really say nothing about Drake doing what he was doing with the mariachi band and all that, because I try not to be a hypocrite. That's what I want y'all to understand. Like, I try not to be a hypocrite. And for me to say, Drake, you taking it too far would be foul, because how far is too far? But then again, they say he do be playing in people's face. Like, but then again, they say the reason him and Kanye got into it because he smashed Kim, but it's just like, I don't really know that lady business like that, but the streets say, because my ears be to the streets, and the streets did say that Miss Man was passed around. I'm just telling y'all what they said. I don't really know the lady. They said she was passed around, so it's just like, Kanye, you arguing about somebody's passed around? Why was you mad that Drake had it? She ain't really, like, no disrespect, but like Future said, I'm not saying that she's not a trophy, but I'm just saying like, but then again, that's the industry though. Like, a lot of people have been passed around, so you just got to catch somebody that hasn't been as passed around. Majority of the girls have been passed around, so that's why I don't get into that. I don't get into all that, because it's just like, you can't really tell people how to feel. Maybe they just had a connection that just was unbreakable. I don't know. Maybe she got phenomenal cooch, and once he smashed, she was like, oh no, this is mine. Because you know how some dudes, they be like, she passed around, but the cooch amazing, so like, that's not, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what they got going on, but the level of petty Drake is at, I can't be no hypocrite, because I do the same thing. I be petty the same way. And the only thing I could say about it is I respect him for not getting trampled over. Okay, because he could have easily got bulldozed over and pushed out, but he's fighting back. So I'm here for it. You're fighting back, and that's all that matters. Like, whatever they say, it don't matter. You fighting back. Keep fighting the fight. But y'all gonna have to wrap it up soon, because like, at this point, y'all turning into the females and y'all getting real catty, but not cute catty, just unnecessarily catty. And it's just like, if you either gonna tell us the full tea, or y'all gonna have to just like do something, or keep it on the wraps, or like subtle. I don't know, but after a while, we're gonna get tired. Just like, think about the Megan and Tory thing. Everybody's like, oh, he didn't, and then it's just like, after a while, it got tiring. We don't care no more. Like, that lady finally came out to like tell the tea, but it's like, we don't care no more. Y'all done prolonged it so much. Maybe it wasn't everybody, but I didn't care no more. I don't even care no more. No, you can't prolong things and still expect people to care. You done dragged it out. I'm dragged, beat up. I don't care no more. So that's just me though. Back to my life though. Very much all gas, no breaks. I think I told y'all, like, this has been a busy week, but that's one thing I keep having to remind myself, because I don't want to burn out. Like, I keep getting everything done, and I'm so proud. I'm almost at the finish line as it pertains to like work to get done. And I'm excited because once I finish this, I have one more thing on my to-do list. One more thing. Once I do this one more thing, I can book my nail appointment. And I'm so happy. That is like the biggest smiles on my face, because, oh my gosh, it's been a long time coming. I'm definitely ready for May. Everybody's confused, like, but we don't. And that's y'all problems. Y'all always trying to sip on some tea and connect dots, and it's not meant for you. Baby, I never was getting ready for April. We already in April. April, she's about to dash. She's going. I'm getting ready for May. We preparing for May. Cinco de Mayo. Speaking of Cinco de Mayo, I be telling people I'm detoxing. They look at me like I'm crazy. Like, you ain't never heard of people detoxing? Like, why? Or you just don't expect me to be the type to detox. Like, I'm not sipping on nothing right now. I don't want to sip on nothing right now. I'm detoxing. Like, I don't want to be 30, 40, 50 and organs failing. Like, I tee up with y'all, but we ain't gonna tee up consistently. I gotta regulate. I gotta keep it balanced. Come on now. Come on now. Anyways, I talked about that. Oh, the last thing to really touch on is I'm blanking out and I'm looking at it, but I'm blanking out. Oh yeah, that's where I was going with that. I was like, why does that bullet point, like, it makes sense, but it doesn't? A lot of y'all, and I'm not gonna talk too much about it on here because, like, that's what our get ready with me's are. They're like messy tea that we just spill about my life. I be acting like it's not about me, but really it's about me. I be telling y'all the tea, like I don't know who I'm telling y'all the tea about, but you know, like, cause we friends, we be kikiing, so that this is just a serious. Random rants are kind of serious, but not really serious. Get ready with me. That's when we spill the tea. Okay, so I don't want to spill too much tea, but a lot of y'all dudes, I'm really starting to feel bad for y'all simply because, like, I don't think I don't think some of you have ever been in love, and I say that because, like, people will approach me and it's just like they want to give. First off, you know what? I'm not, because I really was about to deep dive, but don't worry about it. We gonna have a get ready with me coming up very soon. I think that's probably the get ready with me that's gonna explain all this is probably gonna be pushed to May because I already have everything for this month. So anyways, it's not really a scheduled topic. It just happened recently. And usually the get ready with me's are recent events. And it's just like, it's hard to like not spill tea. But anyways, let's sip. Yeah, a lot of y'all dudes, I don't think y'all ever been in love. Like, you're so used to females with their hand out that when somebody's not like trying to take from you, you just don't know what to do. And that's why I feel bad for y'all, because you got money. Okay, so what else? Well, I got a good woo-ha. Okay, what else? Like, what's your personality? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all be so thrown off that someone actually wants to get to know you. What are you thrown off for? What, like, come on now. That's what I'm just saying. A lot of y'all just, it's sad to say, but it's not for me to sit here and hold your hand through the process. That's for you to heal. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not gonna sit here and hold your hand like, we can get through this. No. I'm not holding no one's hand no more. Yeah. So it is sad though. It's sad because it's like, damn. But then, I'm not, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like I don't want the cash. I just feel some of y'all be irritating me too, because why are you gonna say, we're gonna talk about that in our get ready with me? Because I got stories, but I'm not gonna spit it on here because we don't tell stories on here. We don't be too messy. I keep saying that, but I be trying to fight back. I think that's my cue to leave. But I'm just saying, word of the day, not really word of the day. But the whole gist of all of this is really heal, because I really think a lot of y'all need to sit back and get to know who you are as a person. I know I say that consistently, but I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And I don't mean like get to know you in some like, oh, my favorite color is this, my first and last name is blah, blah, blah. No, not like your hobbies. No, none of that. What makes you tick? Like, y'all don't know enough about that. That's why when people say what they say, sometimes it triggers you and you be confused. And it really just don't be that serious. And people side-eyeing you because it's like, it never was that serious. And you're confused. Why everybody's confused? Because like, you don't know yourself. What makes you tick? Because if you don't know what makes you tick, and I can figure out what makes you tick, oh baby, you my puppet for real. You my puppet for real. I'm telling you. Because if I want to get you riled up and be in public and I know someone's in there like, you know, looking at you or woo, and I just want to like mess up your opportunity because an opportunity is coming your way, I know how to make you tick. So I'm just going to say what needs to be. You're going to pop off, make a scene, not everybody looking at you crazy, and the whole time you not knowing that was my game plan. I'm not saying that is my game plan. I'm just saying hypothetically. A lot of y'all be playing yourselves out of spots and opportunities because you don't know how to handle your temper. You just a whole bunch of puppets. If you're going to have somebody you just get you riled up that quick, baby, it should take a lot to get you riled up. A whole lot. A whole lot. I'm telling y'all.